Do you keep hitting roadblocks on your journey? Do you keep encountering obstacles? Does your life continuously get thrown off track, or are certain goals and dreams often delayed? This is a divine detour or divine redirection. This is divine intervention. This is a part of your process. This is to redirect you onto the right path or to give you a message. What is the universe, God, trying to tell you? Because everything that happens has a message. Seeing a detour or a delay as an obstacle, they're not really obstacles. They're there to show you the right way, to show you if you're off path or you need to do some more learning or healing to continue on this path. So trust in the delays and detours, because there's something magical at the end of them. My name is Angela Cleary. I'm a feminine empowerment coach and I specialise in healing after narcissistic abuse. We tend to get frustrated with life in general when we hit these blocks, when we hit these obstacles. We feel like that we're being punished or that there's, something wrong. But in actual fact, if something changes or if something is delayed, there is a divine message in here for you. It's to show you either to change path or to learn and heal and grow more for the path that you are on. This is why we have these detours and delays. And I describe this. Yesterday I went to the woods. I go to this woods like once a week and I know my way around it. Obviously I don't, because I got lost. And obviously this wood was a lot bigger than I ever actually knew. I was only literally walking half of it all the time. But I ended up at the other side of the woods, complete other side on the road. Literally, I had to walk 1.5 miles to get back to my car. And sometimes we get pissed off. We're like, oh my God, I'm lost, I'm frustrated, I'm angry. Oh my God, what am I going to do? But I didn't see it like that, because I got to encounter a beautiful river that I knew it was there. I never saw it though. And I got to walk along that river. I got to see parts of the countryside I wouldn't have seen if I'd have continued on my old path. And that's when I got the download to do this video, was because I was redirected for a reason. I was redirected so that I could see and experience something more beautiful, more magical. And that's what these detours are all about. That's what delays are all about. And that's the thing, we think that we're being punished or that this is hard or there's an obstacle or why isn't this happening now? If you're redirected because you're on the wrong path. But if you're delayed for a reason. You're delayed because you need to have patience in your journey. And this is it, I've seen this lately an awful lot, and I take everything as a message. So if there's a detour on the road, I'll take that as a message from the universe that there's something I need to change in my life. If there's a delay, like a traffic jam, I'll take that as a message that I need to slow down and that I need to be more patient. You know what I mean? This is it. We need to start to flow with life and to understand that every little thing has a message in it. The universe and God, the same thing, but the universe is guiding us along our soul's path. It's pulling us along. And if we're not on the right path, it's going to pull us off that. For example, look at your life a few years ago. If you're on a healing journey like I am, you look at your life a few years ago and you'll see the redirections that you had. You will see the obstacles you had to change your path. You will see that the delays that you once had were there for a reason. And this is the thing. I've seen it. And I call this the tower moment. If you don't listen to your soul's path, you are going to be redirected onto your soul's path. But if and this happens in nudges. The universe will guide you along. They'll poke you. They'll say, come on, it's this way, it's not that way. You don't listen and you continue down this shitty path. And eventually the universe will get louder and just say, come on, Angela, come on, you have to go this way, you have to go this way. And if I continue not to listen, they throw a hand grenade into my life and go, now you're going to listen. Do you know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is when you're getting these little nudges, these little messages, ask the universe, ask God, what are you trying to tell me? Where are you trying to point me? What direction do I need to go in next? Delays and detours are there for a reason. They're there to make, delays especially, they're there to make you pause. And I've been having an awful lot of guidance and messages around delays and detours lately, because, as I said, there's a message in everything. Like, this is it. Like, we think that this is an obstacle. Something gets in the way. Something delays us from doing our errands or doing our job. And we're like, we end up getting angry. We get frustrated. We get pissed off. And we're like, what the fuck? Like, I want this. Why isn't it happening? But don't say it. Like, if you get angry and frustrated, you're blocking the energy of the beauty in it. And like, that's what I'm trying to say is like, when we're prevented from doing something, or when something is removed from our lives, or when something is changed in our lives, it is to make room for something better. So say, for example, something is delayed. It means that it wasn't the right time. It means that you have more messages or more healing or more growth to do for it to be the right time. And when you learn the lesson from that delay, the next time that this thing that you want will happen, it's going to be so much better. And that's what with the forest yesterday, walking in the woods and getting lost, I could have gotten so angry. I could have gotten so upset, but I ended up seeing the magical beauty that I was surrounded with. I ended up seeing more of, more of life, more of beauty, more of magic. I got to walk along a beautiful river. I got to hear the birds singing. I got to see more. I got to experience more. So this is what a delay or detour does. It's not trying to say to you, you can't have this thing, or this thing is not for you. Sometimes it is redirection. Sometimes that path is not yours. But any kind of a delay, it's telling you to have patience. It's telling you to trust in your journey. It's telling you that it's not the right time, but the next time it will be better. This is what it's all about. And I believe there's like, with everything, every little thing in your life, ask that question. What is the message in this? Like a simple thing like, if the internet is down, you can't do your work. Instead of getting angry, say to yourself, why is the universe preventing me from doing this today? And oftentimes it is to rest, because I've had, a few interventions like that before. And we have to listen to this. Listen to why. Why is this happening? What is this trying to show me? And every time I hit a roadblock, or I'm behind a tractor, or, I have to go on a detoured road, I say to myself, what is this trying to show me? What am I trying to learn here? What is the universe giving me as a message? What do I need to know for the next direction of my path? So use these detours, use these delays use them as a way of pushing you forward, or of expanding your knowledge, of expanding your knowledge of your journey. Use everything. Like, that's the thing, ask that question with everything in your life. What is this trying to show me? What do I need to know to make the next step? What do I need to know for my journey? What do I need to do to improve myself to get to where I want to go? And this is it. Like, every time we get a setback, it's not a setback. It's for you to pause and say, what do I need to do next? Where do I need to go next? What do I need to heal in order to allow this into my life? What do I need to let go of in order to allow this into my life? And that's the thing with the delays. The delays are there for a reason. If it's for you, if it's your destined path, and you're being slowed down, why? Why? To give you patience, to help you learn patience, but to help you understand that you're not quite ready, that you have one more step to go, or one more lesson to learn, or some more things to heal, or to release more of your past. Like, we won't be allowed to move forward on our destined path if we're holding on to the past, if we're still holding on to things that no longer serve us, if we're still choosing to do things that are out of alignment with our soul. We're going to be prevented from doing the things that are destined for us if we don't let go of the past. How can you move forward if you're still holding on? This is what the delays are all about. It's like you're being pulled in two different directions. It's that boat analogy I keep going on to again. This old boat, new boat. You cannot get onto the new boat if your foot is tied to the old boat. You know what I mean? If you continue to live your life in that old way, you're never going to have the opportunity to welcome in the abundance that is flowing into your life. So ask yourself, why is this being delayed? What do I need to heal? What message do I need to learn? Why is my life changing direction? Why is this not working out? What is the universe trying to point me towards? Every single thing, and this is the magic and beauty of this universe that we're in. Every single thing has a message. Everything is connected. Every feeling, every thought, every obstacle, every trigger is there to guide you on your path. So ask yourself, why am I being delayed when it's something that I truly want? What is holding me back from achieving what I truly want? Where do I need to learn more patience in my life? What do I need to face? Ask yourself, why are you being redirected? Is this the path for me? Is this my soul's path? Is this in alignment with where I truly want to be? This is what redirection, detours, and delays are all about. This is divine intervention. There is a divine message to be found in all of this. There really is. This is not a setback. This is not an obstacle. It's how you perceive it. You know, for years, I was, very impatient. I was an angry person. If something went wrong or somebody cancelled plans, I would get so pissed off. You know what I mean? And I'd be like, oh my God, or get upset, and you'd be like, oh my God, that ruined everything. I was so fixated on doing this today that my whole life was ruined because it didn't work out. Whereas when I started my spiritual journey, when I was in the depths of it, I started to rediscover how to go with the flow of life. So if somebody cancels plans, it's just like, ooh, what can I do instead? Because the universe is giving me an opportunity here to do something different. Or it's not working out this time because it's going to be better next time. So I understand that. And I realize that, especially when it comes to certain parts of my journey, if something is delayed, I will say, okay, what is this trying to tell me? What message do I need to learn? What do I need to heal? Because I know that if there's intervention, it's there for a reason. It's there for me to look within. It's there for me to ask those questions. It's there for me to see what I need to release from my past to move forward. And a lot of the time, most of my stuff is internal because I've actually let go of everything from my past in the physical world. But, so we need to understand introspection is so important. Self-awareness is so fucking important. How I lived unaware is beyond me because I used to hit these roadblocks. I used to hit these obstacles and I used to get so fucking frustrated and angry and upset. And now it's like, what is this trying to tell me? Why is this happening? Yeah, of course, we all get a little bit pissed off at times, but there's a bigger message here. And the universe doesn't delay something out of punishment. It delays it so that it can put the icing and the cherry on it. That's the way I see it. Do you know what I mean? So if something is delayed, it's getting the finishing touches. But you also need to do the finishing touches within yourself. So what do you need to let go of from the past? What parts of your life are you still living out of alignment? Because you cannot welcome in this magic if you're stuck in that old toxic way of living. If you're stuck in that matrix. And that's what we end up doing. We end up going around on that hamster wheel, going around in that circle, doing the same shit every day, thinking we like it, surrounded by toxic fucking people. No wonder the universe isn't going to give you a reward because you're not fucking learning. And that's the thing. You're not learning. If you're not learning from these detours, if you're not learning from these redirections, if you're not learning the messages and the delays of life, you're never going to move forward. So what is holding you back? What is keeping you stuck in the past? What are you afraid of? Because this is what it's all about. Ask yourself every time something like this happens, what is this trying to tell me? What do I need to learn? What do I need to heal for the next part of my journey? Where do I need to go next? Is this a redirection or is this a delay? Is this my path or is it not? If it's something truly in alignment with your soul, it will always be yours. But you cannot have it if you're still stuck in the past. So use all of this as guidance and all of this as messages. These detours are there for a reason. This is divine intervention to put you onto the right path or to make you heal enough to stay in alignment with your true path. Because we all have a free will choice. And if you're no matter how, destined your path is, you still have free will. You have a free will choice to stay in that old system. Or you have a free will choice to choose spirituality, to choose love, to choose abundance, to choose opportunities, to choose variety, to choose adventure. You have a choice. Do you want to stay in that depressing system, or do you want magic in your life? Because this is the detour. This is the delay. It's asking you that question. What do you really want for yourself? Do you want to stay stuck in the past, or do you want to move forward with your future? Ask the universe every time you get any kind of obstacle, any kind of delay, or any kind of detour, what is this trying to tell me? Where do I need to go next? So thank you so much for listening today, and I really hope this resonates. If it does, please like and share, and please subscribe to my channel so I can reach as many people as possible. And if you'd like help in your journey, please book me for a discovery call today, and I would love nothing more than to help you on your path.